Happy solstice. Only a little bit of daylight today. A lot of moonlight. Stay tuned. All right. So yeah, least amount of daylight today. Still 24-hour day. We just get less daylight than usual. Oh, which is a big change for Catherine right now, right?
Yeah, it's so dark here. I can't believe it.
Oh,
Yeah, that too, but
everybody remembers this yoga in a can, right? Oh.
yes, I remember.
I will tell you, Catherine, and you don't have to respond a whole lot, but my forearms, my muscles are just killing me from carving, and I'm waiting for it to show up in my elbow because it's the same exact trigger points as my elbow pain. It's so weird.
Oh, I have a good stretch for you, Steve.
Oh.
I don't know it. Me too. I've had a bad elbow for like 4 months.
Yep.
This one's for your under forearm.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Other side. Oh man. I've also got a weird cramp up in my chest and in between a couple of ribs here. And it was funny. When I was carving the other day, I was making, I can't remember what I was making, but made a bunch of these little heart cutouts. Oops. And the way I had to hold them ended up with a nice knot in my chest. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, there it is. There's that knot. Ow, spasm. Ooh. All right, yoga in a can done. Goblet squats with turns. Ooh. Seems a little mean, right? Oh, there's Anna. So we just did yoga in a can, and we're moving on to number 2, the goblet squats with a little turn. And we're gonna go 5 each side. Make sure you're pushing through your feet and squeezing your glutes to the top real hard.
This reminds me of the heartbeat.
A little bit, yep. Like the heartbeat. I think this was, I started doing these with you guys after I shoveled Riverstone and threw it around. Felt my obliques like crazy the next day. All right, straight bridges. Ooh. I am so tight. Oh my God. I don't know which way to point my fingers. But remember to get your shoulders back and down. Don't worry about your hand placement. Just get your fingers spread real wide. And then press down through the shoulders. This isn't a real, your glutes are involved, hamstrings obviously, but they do less of the work. It's all, most of it's coming out of the middle of your back. But everything ties together. 8 reps, I think that was 7. There's 8. All right, ab wheel. And again, you can use the stability ball.
I don't have one.
You could do inchworms. Inchworms,
I hate those. I'm gonna do mouth
climbers. The inchworm's closest, especially if you walk your hands out past your shoulders, past the push-up position. Then it's just like a slow speed controlled ab wheel.
I feel like they go too slow and I don't feel them. That's my,
Well, you don't feel them as abruptly as this. This is, in my estimation, it's a better exercise. The climbers wouldn't be a bad option. Crossbody style, maybe. But this is better because it really does, it works the upper back the inchworm works the upper back. It just doesn't, again, it's not as tough an exercise because you don't have to control the wheel. You know, you have a lot of friction with your hands on the floor, so you're not trying to control a runaway. Lets you sort of cheat a little bit through the pelvis. Which is why you feel the ab roller more. Anyway. And then some lovely side planks. Vista crunch. Just remember your shoulder placement over the wrist. Keep it there. Keep the armpit tight. And make sure you stretch back, right? So crunch up and stretch back. Oh. Doing 8 of these. Okay. Next up, after we finish these, we've got a floor press, which I'm not sure if we've done. We probably have. It can be done with a kettlebell or dumbbell or a weighted ball.
Lots of COVID around, oh my goodness.
The
Harvard school's closed.
Oh no.
Yep.
Huh.
50% COVID levels.
What? That's crazy.
Just in pre-K, daycare pre-K. And they've been open since May 2020, not a case.
Now with the floor press, because it's a one-arm exercise, right? You're not locked into any craziness. I mean, you can do these with a barbell. I've done it with clients, barbell on the floor. But because you can't overextend the shoulder, safer. But as you're pressing, think little rotation. Ideally, somewhere in here where the palm's going to be facing towards your center line. All right. This tends to leave the shoulder in a bad place. But as we press, we kind of screw the arm, the shoulder locks down into the socket, right? Okay, so that's the action. You know, find a weight, like a Turkish get-up, roll to it, so you're not hurting your shoulder. And you're going to start. My upper arm is actually right on the floor. Forearm is pointing straight up, okay? And you always want to keep the forearm pointing straight up. So we press up and then lower back down. The bell shouldn't come towards, a lot of times you'll see this happen where we're falling on the shoulder. Don't. Straight up and down with the forearm, lift and lower.
I think 20 or 21, 20. It's the 20th.
Oh, today's the 20th, yeah. Doing 8 of these.
I'm not taking this with you.
So these might be nice for you, Catherine, as opposed to push-ups, because you're in far more control of all of it. And it's a lighter resistance load, so you can keep better control. Now, legs should be flat. Don't bend them up. Keep them flat on the ground. You'll actually feel your core flip on. As soon as you start to press, you'll feel that happen. You won't notice it if you have your legs bent. So legs flat on the floor. Squeeze the glutes a little bit. And this is another one of those exercises that you should be able to make completely pain-free. Because those little adjustments you can make with the wrist as you turn a little bit. If you feel any kind of wonky pain in the shoulder or even the elbow, you can make little adjustments and keep going, usually without pain. All right, split squats. I'm going prisoner style again today because my hips are really jacked up. And I'm really after just this stretch here. So the bottom, I'm flexing the glutes hard. That's going to help me extend that leg and come up. But it also gives me a nice stretch in the back hip. Doing 8 again a side. And then we're going to do a get up and a windmill to finish the round.
This is almost time, right?
Good stretch position. And of course you could have kettlebell over the forward leg in the rack, dumbbell, goblet style. Whatever you like. Small children work, dogs. Medicine balls, whatever. Yeah. All right, get up with a windmill. Okay. Here we go. Why'd you put the get up at the end? Remember your shoulders. Always pay attention to your hips and core. And of course, stay focused on that heavy metal thing over your head. Don't forget the windmill. Ooh, a little crack right as soon as I started. Oh. Okay. Back down. Slow and easy. Working with somebody new on the get up. You know, this stage here where you're still pushing through that hip to really slow down your descent. You don't want to come crashing here because then the belt picks up momentum and it'll come down on you. So as you're coming down, this hip is still slowing your descent as you roll on your back. Ooh, okay. Ooh, ow. Oh, yeah. Feeling those tight forearms. Okay. Anyway. So, Catherine, what's the stretch?
You take your hand
Okay.
to here.
Right.
And then you bring it up to your eye and just do that.
Oh.
You'll feel it all here.
Like this. Oh, wow, that's awkward.
Yeah, and just keep doing that. It's awkward, but then you should.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like all of the. That's weird. Uh-oh.
Right, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She said to just do it like 10 times. You know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't get this side. Oh, that's a problem. Interesting.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I like your doctor. She's fun.
Oh.
I like doctors who have fun stuff like that in their arsenal.
Tim's worried that it's a gang sign, so just be careful doing that in public. It's white supremacists, and Steve, that could be the problem.
Oh.
With that shaved head.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that would. Yeah, that could be like a weird. Yeah.
Right?
Interesting. Okay. Right? But it's great. My right arm does not want to go that way. It's just like I need to give it a pull or a push or something. It's like So yeah, cool stretch. Interesting. I like it.
Don't do it in public.
Don't do it in public.